Hey, listeners, you know that when we talk to you about a show partner, we have taken great time and care to make sure that we are talking to you about partnerships that we use and trust ourselves. That's why I'm so excited to remind you of the incredible folks behind Poll Everywhere, the student response system that's trusted by over 1 million educators to transform lectures into interactive learning experiences. Poll Everywhere has just launched a brand new and improved version, and from experience, I can tell you it's a game changer. You can create engaging polls in seconds with their AI-powered tools, which integrate seamlessly with your LMS and make every class and conversation just a little more interactive without the hassle. Whether you're teaching a gigantic lecture hall or you've got a small group, Poll Everywhere makes that engagement faster, simpler, smarter. If you are ready to try it out, you can get $25 off with special code 25OFF. That's 25, capital O, capital F, capital F, at the link in our show notes. That promo code will be there where you can sign up, get ready to try it, and save a little bit from our friends at Poll Everywhere. And now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back to Shifting Schools. I'm your host, Jeff Udick, and it's great to be back in front of the mic as I reflect on what has been an incredible 3 months of travel, teaching, and learning. My travels have taken me from Budapest to Bozeman, Montana, and from Jakarta to Atlanta, Georgia, from Casper, Wyoming to Anchorage, Alaska. The last few months have been an incredible journey across the world, supporting both schools and organizations in AI adoption, generational leadership, and the overlap of workplace readiness and workplace expectations. It's been a true honor to be part of so many great conversations. Today, I'd like to dive into what might be one of the most important questions your school can ask right now, and is currently the work I am doing supporting heads of schools and school boards with this one simple question. Where are we on the AI curve, and are we falling behind? I've been sharing two visuals recently, the AI adoption curve and the AI use curve. And these aren't just graphics, they're a mirror, a way to look honestly at where your school stands in its journey with artificial intelligence. Because let's be real, in education, we've hit the point where pretending AI doesn't exist is no longer an option. Let's start with leadership, or what I call the AI adoption curve. Every district is somewhere on this curve, and there's a thick red line running across it that I call the line of falling behind. Below that line, schools are still talking about AI like it's a future problem, creating policy, setting up task force, maybe running a pilot program or two. It feels productive, but let's be honest, it's still hesitant. Meanwhile, above the line of falling behind, schools are doing. They're purchasing or unlocking AI tools for staff with training. They're running workshops where principals and superintendents are hands-on with ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and other platforms. And at the top of that curve, districts are installing their own AI servers, training custom bots, and building internal tools that reflect their values and culture. That's the frontier. That's where strategic advantage happens. But here's the truth. If your team is still writing your AI policy instead of using AI to write it, you're already behind. AI is not waiting for our comfort level. It's accelerating regardless of how ready we are. Leadership has to model curiosity, use it daily, talk about it openly, normalize it. So ask yourself, where's your leadership team on this curve? Are you guiding change or reacting to it? Now let's shift from leadership to learning, or what I call the AI use curve. This one's for teachers, classrooms, and most importantly, students. At the base of this curve, AI is being used by central leadership, maybe in communication, data analysis, or planning. That's a good start. Next, educators begin using AI to support their work, lesson planning, feedback generation, or parent communication. This is where most schools are right now, still exploring, still experimenting. But the next jump And where it gets exciting and uncomfortable, students start engaging with AI inside the classroom. They're asking it questions. They're using it to brainstorm. They're analyzing how it generates information, where it gets things wrong, and what that means for truth and bias. That's the sweet spot, where AI becomes a tool for thinking, not a shortcut for answers. And then, at the top of the curve, students begin building their own AI. They design chatbots to solve local problems. They train small models on open data sets. They understand what's under the hood. When that happens, education transforms. We're not just preparing students to use technology, we're preparing them to shape it. Let's be honest though, the red line of falling behind, it runs right between teachers using AI for their own work and students engaging with it in meaningful ways in our classrooms. If your students aren't interacting with AI yet, you're behind the curve. Not because you're failing, but because the world around them isn't waiting. So how do we cross that line? How do schools move from conversation to integration? Here are 3 moves I've seen that are making a difference. First, it starts with leadership. If your superintendents or principals aren't using AI daily, start there. A tone from the top matters. Our understanding of how to leverage these tools in leadership matters. Next, empower early adopters. Find those teachers who are already experimenting and give them visibility. Let them show others what's possible. Let them stand up in staff meetings and share what is happening. And lastly, start small, but start real. Don't wait for the perfect policy or perfect tool. Start with prompts that save teachers 10 minutes. Start with a single class project where students reflect on what AI got right and what it got wrong. That's how momentum builds. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Because every district I've seen that's thriving with AI has one thing in common. They stop trying to manage AI and start learning with it. AI won't replace teachers, but teachers who use AI will replace those that don't. And the same is true for schools. So where's your school on the curve? Are you pretending AI doesn't exist? Are you writing your first guidelines? Are your students building something new with it? Whatever your answer, remember, you don't have to be at the top of the curve. You just can't afford to be at the bottom. If you'd like to share how your district is crossing the line, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at jeff@shiftingschools.com or tag me on social. Let's spotlight schools that are leading the shift. And until next time, we'll see you on the network.
Hey there, dedicated listener. If you've made it this far, we know you're passionate about shifting the way education works. And Tricia and I appreciate you. If you loved what you heard today, we'd be so grateful if you could take a moment to rate and review Shifting Schools wherever you listen to podcasts. Those ratings help us reach even more educators just like you. And if you know someone who could benefit from these conversations, please share this episode with them. Just one person. Think of the impact we can make together. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter for even more great content. And if you haven't already, join us at Camp Shifting Schools, where the conversations keep going long after the podcasts end. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and thank you for being part of Shifting Schools.